Once upon a time, in the tiny kingdom of Bramblewood, there was a queen named Griselda. She had a thick, wild mane of gray hair and eyebrows that danced like wriggly caterpillars. Queen Griselda was known far and wide for her grumps. She grumbled when it rained, she huffed when it was sunny, and she groaned when the birds sang too loudly outside her window. Every morning, the queen stomped into her grand dining hall, where knights and nobles whispered behind their hands, afraid to catch her grumpy gaze. Griselda snorted and grumbled as she spooned porridge from a golden bowl, too lumpy, she'd say one day, only to complain it was too smooth the next. In the heart of the bustling castle garden, there lived a tiny, clever hedgehog named Henry, who had a talent for making everyone smile, everyone, that is, except Queen Griselda. Each morning, Henry tried a new way to cheer her up. He'd do somersaults, he'd juggle berries, and once he even attempted to balance a sunflower on his spiky back. But the queen would just raise one of her caterpillar eyebrows and huff, "Not today, Henry." One particularly cloudy morning, Henry had an idea. He scampered to the royal artist and asked for a paintbrush and some bright colors. Henry painted a goofy self-portrait with a dab of blue paint on his nose. He found a path of daisies leading to the queen's chamber and started his next courageous mission. "Your Majesty," Henry squeaked, holding the portrait above his head, "I've brought you a painting." Queen Griselda glanced down with a huff, but upon seeing the cheerful, paint-splattered hedgehog, a smile almost sneaked up on her, almost. "I don't like blue," she replied, but her grumble was a tad less grumpy. Undeterred, Henry scurried around the kingdom looking for help. He met with Sir Snickers, the jolliest knight in all Bramblewood, who loved to tell riddles. With his help, Henry knitted a plan as cozy as a warm blanket. As dusk settled over the kingdom, a hush fell, and the castle's courtyard bloomed with glowing lanterns, each crafted by the townsfolk. They glowed with the colors of a rainbow. Queen Griselda, drawn by the soft lights, opened her window. "What's this?" she gruffed. Like a spry whirlwind, Henry appeared below the window, juggling colorful beans while doing an impressive jig. Sir Snickers joined in, wearing the silliest hat Griselda had ever seen, and bellowed, "Why can't a nose be 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot."